晚安，生日快乐！祝你生日快乐，好，生日快乐！麦克风有开吧？有啊，生日快乐！刚起床，声音比低沉一点。好的。准备入学啊，继续我们的学历啊！我看大家玩得很开心啊，干掉我最近都没什么假放。早安，午安。我们要继续我们的旅程啊，我们的嗡嘛呢叭咪吽，少林寺18铜人的旅程。哦。嗡嘛呢叭咪吽，嗡嘛呢叭咪吽。装备有什么？我怎么感觉好像我都不能换有趣的装备？对啊。哦，是有外观可以换，是不是？哦吼。酷哦！原来有所谓更变外观，难怪。头饰目前没东西吧？有看它装备上去之后，更变外观是不是？我看它更变外观有什么？恶作剧帽，可以啦，但是我觉得干脆拆下来好了，反正也没屁用，对啊。哎呦！白牛洗到肚里安安 ，Whisky Love 安安，麦子安安。刚起床，所以我的声音比较低沉一点。不是我刻意要装那个，就是那叫什么？刚起床我什么都不晓得。不是我刻意要装这种男低音。刚起床就是这个声音，不好意思。打完游戏玩一阵子之后，那个挡开了就会变回平安的声音。不是很喜欢男低音的人，你们就稍微担待一下。刚起床就是这个声音，我过一阵子之后想要用这个声音都用不出来。安安，你开口几个？没有，就是我也没见过训练啊。听说见过训练，就是可以比较自然的使用这种刚起床的声音。对，都是安安，不好意思，刚起床吓到你，笑笑之后，笑看看听过我的声音这样。平常的声音没有那么低，刚起床的那只声音。我知道低音炮，我就是喜欢低音炮的人，超喜欢这个声音的。优雅正式学院，优雅。 就不穿长袍了，当个绿矮人嘛，快乐绿矮人。一不小心早安，不好意思，就是声音比较，适合去参加什么总攻比赛吧。女人就是在玩火。我其实蛮好奇，为什么我看其他有的人的游戏界面不是像我这样？对啊。
Lumos, Revelio, Levioso, Accio, Reparo.
刚起床的声音真的很好听，是没有办法一直用这个声音。我没有接受过那个低音炮训练，很难啊。可是声音的话，在外面工作很难用这个声音。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Reparo.
格莱泽林靠祖恩。
Revelio.
你好啊。
Levioso, Accio, Lumos, Revelio.
我还是不知道怎么办，还是打不开。哎，等一下，我想想。不能用那个，不是平常的时候不能用，可以用那个特殊方法。不能用古代的魔法。你获得了碉堡，等一下我获得碉堡，等一下，因为你知道现在这个霍格华兹这个它是有碉堡。等我，让我去领一下。哎呀，没了，是不是你他妈？按错了，等一下。No， 我会这样，我只是想领个碉堡而已，为什么要这样对我？我看我自己玩也领得到，是不是？什么北蓝？因为他现在霍格华兹有那个，就是如果有人在玩，然后你有连通账户的话，是可以拿到那个东西的。但是我到现在还没拿到，妈的，到底发生什么事情？我先挂来玩再说。
Revelio.
Revelio。慌。听到了锵的声音。就这里嘛。哪里？很近。它扫到东西就会有锵一声，可是你就不知道它到底高还是低。
Revelio.
对啊，上面的声音啊。到这里了，这声音有了。卡多甘爵士的肖像，据说卡多甘爵士是梅林本人的朋友，因此也成为圆桌武士的成员。或者武士界的人才知晓他的存在。他著名的事迹是击败了怀疑飞龙，在兴趣跟选决斗，有点吓雷吧？对。你怎么会想跟玄决斗？ 觉得身为一个骑士，他的兴趣跟选角都感觉就是在侮辱别人。过来，我觉得身为一个骑士，他的兴趣居然是跟选角斗，那不就是欺负人吗？一个兴趣是欺负人的人，我觉得这个实在是没什么光彩的点，你知道吗？不光彩。身为一个伟大的骑士，我平常的日常生活兴趣就是欺负学生。我操，这种话你讲得出来？
nice to see you, my young friend.
天哪！哎，洋人的学校都是些什么？都是什么学校？搞得什么样子？过来，发的。好色哦，什么好色哦？欺负人，看一下哦。跟你刚卡了一下，吓死我！继续走，我觉得他的进度都蛮后面的，相较于我的进度啦。要去哪里啊
Revelio.
他说我要怎么转，看不是很懂，看不懂，他在干嘛？这什么鬼东西啊？看不是很懂。
Revelio.
马屁精格瑞雕像。
Off on another adventure, are we?
The chairs in the common room are too comfortable. Close them
Revelio.
2 seconds.
Let's be sure we make them.
看到了这个飞龙喷泉，懒得念，这样可以吗？懒得念的人。
Revelio.
The Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
好笑。
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Dedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Dedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may
无
find a
聊的教
reward.
授弄了一堆。
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping peeves out of things.
有讲真的
But that may or may
还
not
就是
be
那种什
true.
么海
He's
贼
a
王
poltergeist. I thought
一
they
些大
could go
密
almost
宝，我
anywhere.
把密宝都藏在学校里面了，你们自己去找吧，找到也没屁用，因为钥匙我把它不断丢。
I hope you
Oh my
do.
god！
In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the
我觉
astronomy
得这样
tower.
不行啊，
You should listen for them.
天文塔。
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
OK， 但是我现在的任务应该不是要做这件事情，我现在的任务是要去找那个贝格教授。我们先把主线跑一跑。现在任务不是跟你们这些人搞笑，好吗？
What are you up to now?
哎，哎呦，又听到锵了一声，没有什么雕像之类的。
142 staircases, and this is where they
有
put
有
me.
是这个。伊利厄斯的图画，这个图画描绘出年轻的孤儿巫师伊利厄斯，他曾变换出老鼠护法，抵抗催狂魔大军和黑魔法巫师拉起敌人的攻击，并拯救了他村庄所有人的性命。太厉害了！
Revelio.
好亏。
Revelio.
为什么这边的声音都是平衡感，然后一堆都在楼上？
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio.
这骨头不是应该有一个什么可以看的东西吗？没有这里蛇形兽窗，虽然史莱哲林同学认为这扇窗户是为了向他们的创始人致敬，但它实际上是一只蛇形奇兽，环绕在一颗从传说中的绿人嘴里延伸出的树上。绿巨人吗？卖玉米的是不是？卖玉米的孩子。
Revelio.
我刚才听到铿铿空空的声音，有看到。暴桑鸦骷髅，这是爱尔兰凤凰或暴桑鸦的骨骸。这种生物相当怕生，但它能够预测降临的到来，因为叫声很悲凄的关系，曾经被认为是死亡降临的预兆。
Revelio.
我们去一次。我放假。你的工作不知道在干嘛，就有人被定了，然后全部人都被定，超无聊的。我看下个月看会不会好一点。为什么？为什么？本兽日霍格华兹的本兽。 哇塞！
Revelio.
这是本兽吗？看起来像本兽呢。霍格华兹的本兽。哎呦，酷哦！每个人都帮他冲个水啊！哎，干你娘喷水，喷水啊，喷水啊！干！耐用长跑。
Revelio.
不要紧，哎，抱歉啊，教授，不是手，手里。在干嘛？
Revelio.
那是哪里？越来越近了。那轻轻恐恐的声到底是倒位的？对个。哎，恁房间无？嗯？
Revelio.
啊啊！我记得我刚刚呛的时候有声音啊。你贝格教授，我行程原本就已经排得够满了，结果魔法部又指派我负责打点霍格华兹新同学的事情，就有点不方便。对方居然是5年级生，你敢相信吗？威斯的教授坚持对方需要我们护送。 还需要有导师在学期开始前协助对方适应环境，把这份工作指派给你。详细情况请咨询卫斯理教授、校长维尼亚奈吉布莱克教授。这个校长是北兰的，干嘛？臭校长。
Revelio.
蓝汁蓝色，好的，干东西喽。 晚安，秃头。放尊重一点，我们今天这个，我们现在这个，这个是传说中的武僧，他的，外国人是名在前面，姓在后面，所以名字叫少林寺18铜人，他的姓呢叫做嗡嘛呢叭咪吽。平生是来超度洋人的，好吗？ 真是来超度洋人的。
Revelio.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the
穿那么
dragon.
需要趴在我身上，没办法，他们入境随俗。
And why send
他们
trolls
很
to...
机车。
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor.
大家那时候叫我选的是女巫，所以这个家伙姓氏其实
The trolls were Ranrock's
越来越
distractions
奇
so the
怪。
book
18铜人
could
就
get
是
to
尼
me.
姑，
And he would have had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
我是戴了眼镜把杀气压下来，不然这个其实
If
杀气很
Ranrock's
重，看
goblins
连眉毛
and
都没
dark
有。
wizards are after you. They want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything.
后面那个东
Once
西
you've
有
honed
在
your
发亮，
defensive
你再去
magic
看一
further,
下
come and see me.
防御魔法。好的。
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
我
Revelio.
这看起来亮亮的，不能拿，是不是？
Accio. Reparo. Levioso.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
局部。火候烧幻灭，我先把火候烧这个，好玩的。
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Hmm? 听到有声音。感觉不在楼上，在楼下，应该在楼下。人灯，
Revelio.
现在就是一个
Might some kind soul help me?
没有好心人谢，没有 no 没有，超机车，好心人可以帮我没有，谢谢你没有。看
Revelio.
那个扫到这箱子，那箱子都有钥匙开得了吧？看起来的感觉是这样。我们好心人可以帮我，我先接看看任务好了。
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
哎呦，你看了，哎，小妞，哎
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school
你
hates
确实
for
长得
no
蛮讨
reason.
厌的。
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed
但
all
是
over
身上
with
沾了
smelly
多时，就会
gobstone
觉得不爽，
spit,
输掉有
it's
自己
their
自己
own
错，
fault
不
for
是啊？
losing.
你就会打从一开始就不应该玩这种游
Imelda is
戏
one
啊
of！the worst losers.
你说人
Everett
家
and
输了那
Historia
个
are terrible as well.
你把大粪
And now
泼在
those
人家
poor
身上，
losers
人家
have
会
taken
开
my
心吗？
gobstones and hidden
那
them
么
in
同
very
理
high
心啊？你有
places
什么
all
认
over the
知差
school.
异吗？
Rather an
哦，
overreaction.
那见
on
人
their
说人
part.
话，见鬼说鬼话，有没有？
Anyway,
跟他讲啊，你反应过
I
度，要
can't
哄
work
他，
out
有
how
没
to
有？
get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a
糟
selfless
糕
and
哎，小朋
talented
友，
fifth
你
year
真
to
的这
help
样不
me.
行，我觉得这样不行。
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
怪咖多多死好多，那怪咖妈的，想我干你们怪咖，救命！哇，那么多怪咖，干！完了，我们先去找教授。我们先去学我们要学的东西。
Revelio.
你去找教授啦，教授啊，教授啊。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
教授，你要教我啥？哎呦，它上面就有听一声。
I believe we have some.
破布里底黑骷髅，这卡特最后带回来的战利品。我要当初教学生的时候，你们这些小王八蛋不要把我战利品弄坏了。
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
你还有任务？
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me.
对呢，
Then we shall
为什
begin
么还有
working on
奇怪的任
Incendio.
务？我觉得这样很奇怪。
You know where to find me once you've finished.
然后等一下哦，对呢，他等那么多奇奇怪怪的任务。老板你来啊，还有后烧啊，然后他要一系列的咒语组合，哇，他怎么搞的主线任务常分支任务的？这有点过分啊，老板。你准备当好，等我一下。我觉得他好像就是搞一些无为博，你知道吗？额外内容，每日讯息，它有这个特别的长包，但我没有很想拿。
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete the list of tasks I provided. Then come and see me. At that point, I will teach you the fire-making spell.
赢得两局交错的魔杖。
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah.
Revelio.
大家进入的蛮后面的，那想要玩长时间，我还要没放弃，干，烦，烦，蝴蝶这个
Protego! Lumos!
在哪里啊？看起来是1楼。来吧，算了，我有看到，再顺便把蝴蝶拉回来吧。
Revelio.
闹鬼的卫生间，这间盥洗室的洗手台上方有一个人鱼的雕像，据说那里是皮皮鬼之选恶作剧的地点。
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Huh?
Revelio.
What a lovely treat to have you walk by. Be sure to pass by at least
Lumos.
once a year. Twice.
Revelio.
Sometime in the fresh air would do wonders for me.
Revelio.
他怎么一直出现啊？
Did peeves make you jump?
完了完了，你害人家中 bug。
Revelio.
瘦子拉克这个雕像歌着瘦子拉克的样貌一语，因为高挑苗条的巫师看上去对自己非常自豪，究竟是为了什么？没人知道，没人知道。阿尔盖军地图，这张地图描绘着位于苏格兰的阿尔盖郡，境内包括布里迪、黑龙发源地布里迪、布里迪。
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Lumos.
Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for
分解主线，他还要把分线
And to liven things
打
up,
完，就是
the winners
其实那个
award
教
you a
授
prize.
知道他们私下有
Interested?
私下斗殴，对，然后简单来讲说，你要学他的武，你还要先在私下斗殴拿第一名。
Of course, dueling's an entertaining pastime.
这个学校他妈怪怪的，你知道吗？
Besides, in crossed ones,
你要确
you
定
can duel with a partner if you like.
这学校有点怪怪
The
哦。
first time I'll pair you with Sebastian.
呀呗。
Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
哇，这些人到底是怎么回事？R3用R，我了解。
That's all you've got?
Protego! Defender!
You're better than that.
我还有补魔法，因为公安小，你觉得我会输吗？不可能，绝对不可能。
Act like a winner. Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Leviosa, find the one.
Levioso!
我妈的，快死了！我刚刚没看到。
I'll sign up for a round.
呀呗，那个差点 GG。
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed
官
Wands
方
training
版训
dummy.
练有假人，你们
Very
私下
good
是
way
很
to
多
master
奇奇
spell
怪怪的东
combinations.
西。
Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Reparo!
啊，不能修。
Revelio!
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
还有主的记清单呢。
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
速速前补上4次击选攻击。
Accio!
哦。
Excellent form.
Levioso!
That's it.
Levioso! Accio!
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out
他
there.
接技可以这样接。
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
就是用移动就先刀起来，然后再用速速前接。哦，了解。这样还蛮厉害的，对啊。 哎，米莉安安，安，这个叫霍格华兹，这个就是中华武术战争。角色就是光头，我们就是从东洋远到西方来屌打个英国魔法师男人， 在下名叫嗡嘛呢叭咪吽，少林寺18铜人。他们名字有够长。我要代替达摩祖师惩罚他们。这些人完全不知道我们印度人的厉害。开打。
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
哇，对面怎么也是我们自己家的
？Apologies in advance.
2打3是不是？王八蛋！住宿钱 ，OK， 拜。救一下，王八蛋！
There goes my wager.
Potato! Give him what for!
安住，干你！偷喝水。
Act like a winner!
有人辛苦爸爸。
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
一看就要先用速速钱哦。
Levioso!
Accio. Accio. Levioso.
Potato!
Bingo. You're better than that. Levioso. Potato. Accio. Levioso. Bingo.
What's mine to do up here?
为什么要让我2打3？去妈妈！没有药。
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
我要再打一次
Glad to hear it.
我要再打一次，怎么难玩？垃圾游戏。
Levioso.
Potato!
Levioso. Superfly. Levioso.
Levioso!
Potato. Superfly. Descendo. Superfly.
There goes my wager.
Confringo.
Levioso!
Accio. Levioso. Potato.
Levioso!
Superfly. That's all you've got. Levioso.
The one! Levioso! Potato! Levioso!
Superfly.
啊！按住！干你啊！干你 ！No， 差一点 ！No！
Care to go again?
I think I'd better rest for a bit.
Very well. We'll be waiting when you're ready.
好生气哦，好气啊！药不够啊，没有药啊！
Revelio.
哦，药够就把你们打爆哦。
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready to redeem yourself?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
You're better than that!
Levioso! Accio! Stupid!
There goes my wager.
Dago! Accio! Accio! Levioso!
Act like a winner.
Accio!
Give him what for.
Levioso!
I'm the one.
Accio! Accio! Dago! Stupid! Accio!
应该还好吧，不喜欢就不要特别待在那边啊，其实还好，反正因为你是你自己的事情。应该说了，你离开了，跟他们对他们来说，就是你以后也不会再跟他们接触，你自然离开那个环境这样。但你干，我干，差一点呢，都可以单挑的。
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
可以单挑的，直接把它拉起来就好了。哇，差一点，因为他问题在于说，他一开始用人数制压，这是件很惊人的事情。
Levioso! Come on! Potato! Stupefy! Descendo! Stupefy!
Act like a winner.
Stupefy! Levioso!
Mind the one.
Expelliarmus!
Accio! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy!
赛了，剩一个，赛了，赢了！
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
那找主管提就你他们有的还会凹你啊，就凹你说你要月底才可以走啊，什么无微不
You
微。
did indeed.
对啊，
The other duelists have already taken notice of you.
就直接走了啊，看你留下来，他们有的会让你留下来，有的不让你留下来。但是我觉得你就直
You'd
接
better
说
keep
要走
practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The
你
next
就
round is
真
for
的
all
不
the
去，人家
gobstones,
也
so
是
to speak.
讲个两三天啊，你不来就不来，他也不能干嘛。
Assignment's all finished.
红色帽子。
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
我闪电离职哦，那你就跟着离就好了。这种东西就骨牌效应啊，离就离啊。说白就离开就对了，不浪费那么多时间。你反正自己待得不开心，何必呢？这游戏怎么能杀时间啊？妈的，感觉好像没玩到什么就准备要收台了呢。三小，救命哦！
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you've...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
连溜几级棒，连溜几级棒。对啊，就是要闪就要闪啊！你不要觉得啊，那留着怎样怎样之类的这样子，除非你真的干他妈的缺人缺到你不得不干这种事情，可这已经做不来了，做不来就赶快走，真的，你不离开，你根本就没有时间找新的工作。像我之前也是这样啊，根本就没有时间找新的工作。不管怎么样，就是不管怎么样，就是一定要让自己先离开那个环境，不然我真的会，你哪天突然就是啊，想说啊，算了，继续待着好，你就继续被熬。 火火烧，火火烧。
Good work.
入某些。我们当然是把它放在这个维修这边了。维修也不是常常在维修，但是战斗是经常在战斗的，好不好？经常在战斗的，你知道吗？ 火火烧上按住 R2 并点击你想要放置的位置。OK， 好。
Incendio。
要说你个头。 天文塔这个巧妙钥匙不知道在干嘛，我觉得应该很有意思。我靠，魔法！优质，太棒了，很优质，但是它真的很难看。我们还是当光头仔好了。 毕竟我们还是需要这个防御力的啦，对，外观部分可以修就给他修，或者没什么关系。学霸围巾，哦，赞，孤呆半空眼镜，没有问题。我们来看看学霸眼镜长什么样子啊？学霸眼镜那是多霸？那走外观吗？对，走外观好。看看学霸眼镜有多霸。 皇室眼镜，哦，我的学霸眼镜没干。我学霸围巾。 看这个看看，没有钥匙。
Revelio. Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
这么近。
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
跑起来跑，来！我听闻他要找到巧妙钥匙。
Revelio.
哎，对啊，时间差不多到了啊！你们要吃晚餐记得吃。我在考虑要不要再睡一觉。我最近喉咙有点不舒服，是不是确了我都不知道，不是很想聊。因为我觉得好像是从上礼拜 FF 之后，就是我觉得好像没有一天有睡饱。对，我最近的假大概是情人节那个时候，所以找时间再睡一下吧。
Revelio.
听到铿铿的声音。我应该在楼上，那我们先看着。
Oi, can you help me?
Oi.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
应该就是我
Based on a
觉得可能
cursory
不是去，
review of
可能
your
是
map,
感冒，因为太久
I'd
没有感
suggest
冒。
somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
这地图是三小，看不懂啦，看不懂啦。他是说这个龙的中间的旁边的小门，然后这一个不知道什么东西，然后这一根不知道也说什么东西，然后这是一个柱子，然后还有一个这个手都可以拉上面这个东西，看啊，天哪，好么复杂，你妈！我先不管它了，我们现在找那个。到那边就知道了，应该是到那边就知道了。对啊，先把前面钥匙打掉吧。塔内的钥匙，这上面吧。
Revelio.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps another time.
Of course.
Of course.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
Revelio.
I bet, guys.
Accio. 等一下。
Why else would it be the only common room with plants?
是蝴蝶还是书本？好像书本。抓不到，抓不到，我抓不到嘞。
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
输入前拉不到呢，哭哦。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
打不准呢，等一下，他到底是？有吗？我看看在这边可不可以拉得到？感觉不够近吧。
Lumos.
这个是蝴蝶。
Accio.
理论上这一个东西应该要是可以拉起来的，但就搞不懂在干嘛，我也看不懂。零啊，问号就2啊，不然呢？问号就2啊。然后他为什么要放一堆奇奇怪怪的符号？干你娘！我怎么知道左边是什么，右边是什么？你给我数字好不好？哦，那问号不知道是什么东西。哇啊，我也不知道独角兽是什么啊？独角兽是2吗？如果独角兽是2的话，然后它的到底所以它这些图案到底代表什么东西？我其实看不太懂。可以给我数字吗？谢谢你哦。因为又不懂这游戏怎么玩，救命！哦，啊！感谢金石纠团，感谢0到9的顺序吗？真假的？是从左边0到9，还是右边0到9？跨模看都没。铁金石纠团谢纠，我跨模到9，左到右吗？他到底为什么给他搞成这样子？真的很累。所以我012的话2，这个是2。2到9对4，我怎么知道？ 157水问号7的话，987要这个吧？这个吧？哦，so ga， 可是谁开始知道这个是0123456789？根本不知道他从左边开始，右边开始。加法还好，我加法看得懂。我现在问题就是他刚刚的那个，就是他的边怎么算起来的？对，好，那到底在玩什么？看不懂。
Revelio.
用探索扣为主。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
没有钥匙，他点给我这边呢、啊。这个家伙，是我根本拉不到他、啊。对，那问题就是我根本拉不到他。
Revelio.
我跟他用烧的好了，妈的！
Incendio.
生气耶！苏伟的判定也没那么难抓、啊。有了！去妈的，生气，有够生气。仔细听就能找到啊，用听的。
Revelio.
哎，在这边自动存档，可是我听不到。用听的。嗯，妈咪。
Revelio. Protego.
要用听的找钥匙。
Revelio.
越奇怪的游戏。万应室，对啊。然后再上一层呢。
Revelio.
As a daemon key, I wonder where it might lead.
Revelio.
没有钥匙的橱柜，让偷跑下去，然后我就不知道他人跑下去。
What are you up to now?
哎，大地亚瓦蒂。对，哎。
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
它飞的时候就可以把它打进去，是不是？哦。它靠近中间的时候再把它拍进去，这样。啊？怎么会野蛮啊？这游戏。你就要等它飞到中间的时候再把它拍下去，是不是？
that didn't work.
我就一直打到你给我飞到中间为止。
他
感觉就是要抓到那个啊，抓到那个 timing 点，然后打下去呢。
Excellent.
干，垃圾游戏。
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
我会是玩那个玩拍拍棒。
Another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
.这个真的可以玩很久，尤其是当你没什么假的时候。干，之前是有假开直播不知道玩什么，现在是有游戏玩然后没有假，干，太烂了吧！太烂了，太烂了！好想睡觉，但又想睡觉。最近的身体状况怎么有点差？ 艾莉，你在哪里？艾莉 ，Hello， 这么晚大家都不睡觉了吗？在那边跑来跑去。
Revelio.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
犀牛的骨骸，哦，对，刚刚那个奇怪的地方，管它，你先去找那个，在这里吧？哪里？
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest. Could you remind me how the Daedalian key?
没有，不要再跟我讲一次了，拜托不要。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Go go. 噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。 噔噔噔噔噔噔噔！哎呀哎呀哎呀哎呀！我，哎，人呢？人呢？人呢？为什么有箱子？
Revelio。
史莱哲的箱子。
This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
其余的学院标志16之1，你那个箱子最好是放好东西哦。16之1什么鬼？太多了吧
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
地图的第3个地标就是班米亚的狼贝格教室的。他什么时候赶我回去啊？不然嘛，回去老师的教室就好了。等一下，他罗南是不是？他要费格教授，抱歉，我找错教授了。费格教授，你的，这里，在这里。我觉得另外一款类魂游戏可以不用玩了。根本没时间啊！霍格华兹大概可以玩到下个月，累了。尤其我这么会摸，哇，坏学生！
Ah, there you are.
There you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
但这个校长好鸡掰哦。
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Protego!
我去 走塞巴斯蒂安。我自己进去这样。OK，Go Go。
Incendio!
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this.
I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements. But I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
他感觉皮皮鬼就是一个类似射箭的那种奇怪老头，天赋还没解锁，对，我现在的那个能力值我觉得还不是很够啊。那这样的话是要再调整一下状况。喝个水。然后其他朋友的进度到哪里了？他的进度好后面哦，我也好想要成为那个进度很后面的男人。我也好想要成为那个进度很后面的男人。大家都玩到不知道在干嘛了，然后我还在前面，我还有天赋没有开。现在花时间好好玩游戏啊！哎呀，我们一起去偷书。
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it, and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
灭幻，哇！你新的技能。他技能真的蛮多的，太棒了吧！偷偷溜进图书馆，没有，我们正大光明的下去。哦，被抓到会失败是不是？问号问号问号 ，OK， 酷诶。
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
就假装自己看不到你吧，不然你没有太快的被抓到了。快乐的潜行游戏耶
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
外面比纸箱还要厉害，哇塞！完蛋完蛋完蛋，他们感觉又在找人。他的桌子啊，拿东西。
Is someone there?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
R2 哦，干，等一下，这太难了吧？这是刺客教条哎。
Don't let her see you.
引诱毫无戒心的敌人，这可以存档吗？我先存个档好了。我觉得这很危险，感觉很危险，你知道吗？ 那画面比纸箱还厉害，那强到爆炸啊！等一下，这感觉就是会破该的状况啊！我完全不知道到底要躲他小。幽灵。快到！你就是要想办法打到那边，吸引别人注意。命。
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about. Silent as a grave.
还挺贵的啊！你说安全，妈的，后面马上就。
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
太强了吧！这潜行游戏知道。
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
一番切，感谢你番茄纠团啊！屁屁鬼。
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
谢啾，安，说他粉丝安。
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
要修，等一下，要修，好吧。 看一下啊，怎么多潜行要用的东西啊
Reparo.
刺客教条哎。
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it!
噔，会有更多的东西。雅典娜神庙，所以它的古代魔法是跟希腊罗马那个体系有关系吗？
Where might this lead?
哦，有装备，先把装备装一装。啊，哎呦，它防御力比较高呢。先装。防御力未套用起来。完了。 你越来越像克什米尔人了。你越来越像西藏人嘿，光头，你这样可以吗？ 这样是对的吗？那感觉是从西藏学院来的，救命哦！哎呦，它这个可以装吗？没有，好像没有特别的手势。然后首饰部分是传奇霍格华兹手套，霍格华兹手套，越来越不像那个。那个感觉，我觉得我们应该先把要战斗用的东西先准备好，我觉得会有问题。先战斗要用的东西先准备好，我觉得应该有机会要开打了。请问我怎么过去？好吧，抱歉，我错了，我。
Repairer.
没有，呼修没办法用。嘿
，I need to wake up that rune over there.
唤醒那边的符文。他就一直打日。要怎么唤醒？OK.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
哇，我超强！发生什么事情了？这一切来得太突然，都不知道我这么厉害。还没到。古代魔法会通过成功攻击或受伤害累积，成功累积10次将会产生古代魔法充能，收集它们将会极大的填充你的古代魔法，并恢复少量生命值。好啊，会恢复生命值是不是？好诶。那古代魔法剂量至少有一段已满时，你就可以释放毁灭性的古代魔法攻击。OK， 好，反正总而言之要先连打了，凑个那个东西。
Revelio。Revelio。
没有2。
Potato. Stupid one.
这有宝箱哎，拿得到吗？我可以拿。
Repairer。
护修拿不到。
Accio。
目前拿不到，不。 干你娘！差点掉下去，差点掉下去，没事 ，OK 的，稳。
This must be the way forward, but to where?
哎呦喂
Revelio.
知道了 ，OK。感觉我跑不太过来。
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio.
哦，有趣呢。
Protego.
特别处，我看到有不少装备，我们先看装备，我们比较好的装备可以用。12，OK， 我们装这个，对。多少部分看一下，不能装。进攻有居然加了16的，我跟你讲，它不能装，因为你等级不够。你这个小瘪三，我感觉到满满的恶意啊！这歧视吧，老板。
Revelio.
Revelio， 靠，旁边有好几只呢。他小，你不要啊！救命！没有药了，没有药了！啊！没按到三角形，GG了！你的旅途止步于此，再试一次。OK， 可以了，可以了。更高属性不是啊，我不装啊，不是我不装啊。精神病院面罩不对它跟刚刚拿的东西怎么不太一样？所以我可以一直刷到我想要的装备，是不是？哦，死 gay， 这样不行吧？这样太垃圾了吧？给大家看啊，精神病院面罩，哎呀，他精神病院面罩的那个。等级等级很高非凡，太棒了！越奇怪了这个游戏。刚刚那个手那个嘞，哇！刚刚那个进攻手套加16攻击，感觉超强的，然后结果装不起来，然后被打爆了。现在要是拿这两个小垃圾，完蛋！哦，算了，也没办法，这是命啊。
Revelio.
combo， 康他球。 神要止步于此，是不是？怎么要死啊？我才玩一般难度而已耶，干！金色发条围巾，回力奇护目镜。现在就洗这2个东西，还要打得赢，对，还要打赢，重点是你还要打得赢。哇，进攻加15也看超强的。哇，这一组感觉很威啊！这组不错哎，存个档，我觉得这组不错哦。无法使用存档，看，不是，我觉得这组的那个技能就是给的数值还不错呢。防不住。他们到底在冲三小？哇，掰了！看赢了，屁啦！我以为我死定了，干，赢了，居然赢了！可以存档了吧？可以存档了吧？可以耶，好耶！太棒了吧！那这次拿到的装备还不错哎，就是传奇的这个有加进攻15的，还有这个窥体奇护目镜，那这装备拿的还不错哦。哎，有赚！赚！秒杀呢？存档魔人，这存。
It is a book after all.
雅典娜神庙，古魔法。这是我们准备挖镜，有挖镜。那种包了跟R3一样。为什么没有水的呢？好巨婆！ 哇塞，我在玩什么游戏？你们这个已经超过霍格华兹的那个能力值了，你知道吗？你这个已经是降世神通的等级哎。我们现在玩的到底是降世神通还是霍格华兹？是什么神通王的等级的东西？
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. That you not speak to anyone about what we've discussed.
所以简单来讲就是你要学我们最强的你要学我们的古武术流拳法，是不是？你要先精通现代所有武术，靠背。我觉得中国古拳法是不是？那你就得学会其他东西。学会中国古拳法没？
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
但我害了我的同学，太难过了。我的同学他就这样GG了。我这样出去会不会被抓啊？如果我不开潜行，是不是会有机会被干掉？还是因为刚好这么晚了，出来就什么人都没有了？我觉得好像是
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
哎操！所需等级3，屁啦！你刚刚那个战斗，可不是等级3可以解决的事情哎、欸！你要不要看看你在说什么？你刚刚那个战斗等级3就变魂系游戏了，你知道？屁啦！刚那个战斗不是等级3可以打的呢，那等级3打得过都是在打魂系呢。哇，天哪！那我换你讲个出来。啊，它可能等级3的那个限制是就是简单的或是故事模式的限制。如果打一般我刚8我就打得很吃力了。对。
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
神奇披风。 要库存到那个这个任务的地图，因为还有个地方可以往上走，走完之后还要再看你还有什么地方可以移动。看装备，看装备。有没有小飞侠啊？这家伙看起来越来越奇怪了呢。
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
防御咒语。必去武器走，哦吼！闪躲翻滚成功啊！必须武器走路的梦怎么解啊？对敌人使用火烧、闪躲、翻滚，避开敌人的攻击。怎么避啊？游戏有闪躲翻滚吗？有吗？
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
闪躲翻滚成功。我他妈这地图怎么大？开始了各种奇奇怪怪的任务。厄卡特教授要我去闪躲翻滚，要怎么闪躲翻滚呢？我没有学过闪躲翻滚吧？我会火烧，可是我不会闪躲翻滚啊。
Incendio！
没有闪躲翻滚技能吧？气海安，应该没有闪躲的技能吧？ 对啊，他叫我要用闪躲翻滚，可是问题是我有闪躲翻滚这个技能吗
Revelio
没有感觉。
Lumos Incendio Revelio
Luma喵。
What are you up to now?
哇塞，没有回来了。啊，你不是啊，他这里有的东西真的是很难找。要找客那边好像应该是没去过吧，没有办法直接跑。
Revelio Revelio Revelio
这样有东西呢。
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio
啊，那可以烧。
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
可以安安，我昨天有在入学，昨天就在跑。
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madam Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
You shouldn't get so upset.
因为我没有很想要用非礼暑假这个作业，我们先看一下药草学的部分，它到底要跑到哪里去？
The rate you're going?
Can't wait till I'm old enough to apparate. No more falling.
Revelio.
The best way to learn how to fly is with
温室树木，这个巨树位于霍格华兹温室正中央。那树根就跟这个学校的地牢一样，深入地底，错综复杂。烧
Incendio。
妈，这个烧要把它烧掉，干妈变不良学生。
Off on another adventure, are we?
You're growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
村姑。
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our
好了，
garden.
其实我个人有很奇怪的癖好。
We do look forward to growing together.
我个人觉得
How
村
thrilling
姑属
it is
性
to
还
have
不错
everyone
的
back。together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Keep
太可怕了吧！啊！
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty
你
blanket.
把玻璃都弄爆了，不能因为你没有修复之后就这样搞哎、
Reparo.
看，玻璃公司都你
I'm
们害
very
的。
sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, bets will be planted in Disney. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Mead. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Mifflin's fancy or roses?
我们进度算蛮前面，只是有干到一些好装备而已。对，我们的角色名称呢？因为刚刚看到有他们要来玩，我们角色名称很长。他的名家姓就是少林寺18铜人嗡嘛呢叭咪吽。不要问我为什么，就反正都光头嘛，光头感觉就很需要这种东西，很派，很派，很派。我想说，那时候想一直弄头发好烦哦，算了，干脆你就光头好了，看起来蛮嗨的。
Disney's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10分钟，等一下，你真的要我10分钟？
Well done. Once it can be harvested,
你
your
也
Disney
不会
will
吧？
be
你
ready
这让我
to
放
use
10
in
分钟哦，这会不会
Wiggenweld
太
potion.
血尿？
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
中国有人干
You'll
扰。
find that some plants are better suited
这
to
辱华了吧？
uses outside of a cauldron.
辱华了
The
吧？
cabbages do get testy without something to
欧
chew.
美仔，
Fortunately,
说我们
I
家
have
感
a
染会
dummy
咬
for
人
them。to gnaw on. Dear, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
我的天，是中国咬人感染，你这样对吗？那辱华。
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
霍格华兹最难人的女巫，这就是我，是。
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just...
在天桥那边哦，另外一间温室是不是
Revelio.
这手打不烂呢。
Incendio.
真金不怕火炼，还是打不烂。
Accio. Levioso.
哇！不是啊，你都不让我过去啊？请问我要怎么样完成下一个任务？教授，你是不是他妈的在玩我？他锁住了啊！我要怎么去下一间温室？你看那刚丢。
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry.
看妈的，我史莱哲林的，你在那边讲我史莱哲林坏话，你是不是欠好？你不欠好？莱芬多是很了不起，是不是？欠好。
Revelio.
是没被人打过。 青色露指手套，等一下我感觉好像拿到不错的装备。哎呦哎呦，进攻加12，哇塞，妈越来越强了，我感觉到我自己越来越强大啊。有红手套还是黑手套中2好看？服装部分。不穿，看不穿真的很变态，那两个精神病院跑出来的家。看那个精神病院跑出来的史莱哲林的神经病，史莱哲林跑出来的神经病，你在干嘛？看起来真的很像神经病哎！不是，你要知道有人那个有衣服不穿，你知道吗？然后打扮成这个样子，超像神经病的。不是啊，他真的很像神经病，然后他就整个人就，你到底想干嘛？你看我看到这个，那格莱芬多人用鄙视眼神看着我，妈的，导演打爆你！
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
中国咬人甘蓝。
Revelio.
哎呦，哎呦。
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
因为咬人甘蓝攻假人，L1。哦。
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the nuns out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
不要晕，不要晕。
Revelio。
玉心梅。
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
教授，你有没有中玛卡？
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Accio.
We must first
Revelio.
understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
好，简单点就让人种草莓，好，没问题。外面那个什么？细条纹围巾。 可是我已经有传奇围巾了，他这样啊，他这样居然还比传奇更高，他到底怎么划分他等级的？我其实真的感受不出来，应该是特性栏位可以塞多少吧？没关系，先装。
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
感觉多偷一个羽毛，是不是？
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few...
Revelio.
美名鸟语，正气师办公室，押派人员的其中一位。哦，所以他算正气师。奇怪。
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
"然后就是等他30秒跑完，他就会砰，然后就好了。啊？有没有神奇的咩？捡起，那我先滑一下推推。
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd.
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it!
Oh, 臭雷包。
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
改分多再次扣分，呵，改分多白痴。
Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
哦，突然变强了，没有打从一开始就秃了，打从一开始就秃了哦。你都按，打从一开始就秃了。
Revelio.
他现在还有什么任务？一只哇嘎杜的女孩，然后一堆分尸，一堆。然后我的这个叫什么来着？我天赋还没有完成。我看什么时候天赋可以打开。
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration. Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
他刚刚那是小蜻蜓嘞，哇去，欠。
Lumos.
理论上他应该会飞回来吧？
Revelio.
哇，刚没抓到他就
to
不
finally
见
have an
了。
answer as to why that portrait was empty.
就这样不见了，哪贝呢？刚刚那个钥匙就这样不见了。啊！让我进去，让我进去！你的装备栏位已满啊！啊！看看有没有东西可以卖。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
House elves are wizard kind.
Oh!
Please do make yourself comfortable.
装备又满了，又满了。可以让我去卖点东西吗？
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. A pleasure doing business with you.
H-O-N-N。
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Accio!
Revelio.
Accio!
感谢小羊的图追随，感谢 ，Thank you follow。
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly! Why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
哦，可以改脸，他连脸部都可以整形哎，酷哦！完了，要开始不像和尚了。汤婆婆，这是汤婆婆的头型。重点是没有头发，你为什么可以把人家搞出头发来？我觉得这真的很瞎。你不可以因为会魔法就这样欸。
You can stop by anytime.
生发系理发水。
Revelio.
Just when I think I've learned how to get around the
猫。
staircase leads and I'm lost.
喵。
Revelio. Revelio.
丝丝咻咻风。一哭一哭。那个魔幻糖果呢？
Revelio。
好了，我们存个档。哎呀，存个档，先摸个猫咪，摸个猫咪。你就不穿裙子吧？他没有裙子给我穿啊，因为我选的人的模组是男人的模组，所以他没有裙子可以穿。对，这我不懂，这我也是没办法。天龙鹅校袍，哇塞！你们这些人他妈很有钱哇，进攻加26，这太强了吧！
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Wow, 圣诞节。
I'd say that looks as if it was
牛
made
苏
for
护
you.
版，他妈大家怎么那么多神奇的午夜牛郎翩翩？
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to.
因为你的装备的部分应该是外观还是可以做调整，因为你只要有入手外观的部分可以调整，但是装备的部分就没办法装回来，大概是这样。以为选女巫就可以穿女装，没有啊，是要女的模组啊，对啊，因为没有女生模组就没有用啊。
Whenever you're about.
没有问题，让我们该存档了，好累哦。上班看。好的，感谢各位，辛苦了。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
我的腰痛痛，有生气一点。那只是过去就换人了，辛苦各位，辛苦各位。 辛苦了，辛苦了！感谢各位看台。对，这应该2月13号，我2月13号那天，2月14吧，2月13天，不知道我算一下，2月13号接那天上完就可以那个放假放一阵子，放1天啊，对，有1天啊，这个月假怎么少？救命！ 我看看要酒去哪？ 好的，